mighty hand.
Let my videos go. Alright, so YouTube. I guess I just have a curiosity question, like what exactly is going on? And I have that question because if you look at what I'm experiencing here, what has been going on, the last month, I had a really good run. And here, for instance, like a month ago, I was getting 114 to, 400 views, per day. And I was putting out regular content here. So I published two on the 16th, another one on the 17th. This is the video that got, that one kind of went viral for me, which is great. I really wasn't expecting it to do that. I just kind of, has been following some of my interests, I guess, and just kind of making connections. And I made this one, and this one got, 1.9K views, 1,883 views so far. And that one, as you can see here, back in late August, went viral, if you will. And so, hey, I'm happy, that's great. But then I was like, well, what happened? Because then after that, okay, I can understand dropping off here, but, I published, 4 videos, some of them maybe not as popular. I get that, they're not, a couple of them are not reaction videos. So I was attempting making some somewhat failed attempt at humor there. And so, hey, I'm experimenting. I'm trying with stuff. And then I published a couple more. And then, why am I just falling off the map here? I get it in one sense because I'm not publishing every day. But then, I come out with, this one, Game of Thrones, my reaction. That one has only had 6 views. It's noticeably less than normal, even than the first one. Because if you go back to my channel analytics and the content, I'm not even getting, between 20 and 30 hits a day. Now it's come up a little bit since I published these, but one of these just got back onto YouTube because it received a copyright thing because Rings of Power, and apparently Amazon doesn't like that. What's it called? Even though I used only a fraction of the material and changed stuff, and I spoke and I talked over the content. That's a thing with reaction videos, that sometimes you're gonna get that more often than others. And it's a type of video too. For instance, my stupid nerd videos, I play Rings of Power, like here, for instance, this one, for instance, 6 views, all right? Playing Shadow of Mordor, for 10 minutes at a time. All right, I get 6 views. Okay. The material, the subject matter is different. This video is not going to get as many. I'm playing, a game from 2014, and it's not going to get as many views as, for instance, some girl, doing a juggling video on top of an elephant in the circus or something like that. It's not gonna get as many views as, a Maui beach video or a vlog to Bora Bora. I get that. I understand that. I understand the difference in content types. I understand that. But I'm on the other end of the spectrum here. I'm like, 6 views? Like, really? And still, if you go back to this one, if I go back to my content, I mean, these have been up for a couple of days, several days. And I mean, this one view here, that was me. So it's like, I mean, my reaction videos, see, if you go down, I mean, I'm not even getting, 10 views, 15 views in a day, I'm in the single digits. But check this out. See, I mean, I have been getting, in the tens or dozens. I mean, I'm a small channel, right? I started, 3 months ago. I've been doing this pretty much full time because I'm trying to get monetized. I mean, that's been my goal, and I'm trying to use this as an advertisement basically for what I can do. I not only can make videos, I can do that. I'm advertising on Fiverr and all sorts of places, and so I'm trying to get my name out there for that. Oh, I mean, I'm getting some decent amounts of playtime, decent amount of screen time here, and once in a while, one of these will go viral. And shoot, I got 32 likes on that. Look at that, 94.1%. Hey, great. But I mean, then some other videos like, I play this, that's, significantly less. So, I mean, I get it. I mean, I know that it takes some time, but at the same time, my point is that the videos that I have been making are, I mean, in the same, they're in the same format as I've been doing. See, I mean, terminal list, I got, like I said, I mean, I've got 23 subscribers now, so I mean, it's decent. I mean, more Rings of Power stuff. It gets up into the hundreds, all right? So hey, it's great. I'm happy. Here's another one that kind of went viral. Rings of Power goes to Peter Jackson. That got 80%. I got 21 likes. Another one. There you go. See, I'm up into the 300 plus. I mean, it's respectable, right? I mean, it's not like I'm just sitting on my butt here, doing nothing. But then you go, I mean, some of my older videos, I mean, they didn't even get, 10 or 20 views, which, I'm fine with. See, check that out. See, there's House of the Dragon, the trailer, and my terminal list, see, I'm getting in the hundreds of views. You know what I mean? That it doesn't take that long to get there, and this one got picked up. This one went viral, apparently. I had 750 views on that in a matter of a couple days, so that was pretty cool. See, the graph curve on that was pretty cool. Hey, I'm happy, and I don't expect that every time. I get that, I understand, but my point is, why is, after some of this popularity, why is my stuff flatlining? I mean, did I piss Simon Tolkien off? I mean, let's see if I can pull up. See, this one, I made this after I went over. This is immediately after. I noticed that I had this video that got skyrocketing views. So this one, I mean, it was getting like 40, 50, 60 views in an hour, every hour. So I was like, hey, great. I'm elated with that, and I'm working on this, so, but that doesn't explain why after this, I mean, I'm crashing really hard after this. I mean, I know, see, this brings up another point. I'm just going to say a couple of things. Maybe I'll save some other stuff for another video, but I've been thinking about this a long time. This is a reason that I actually did not want to be on YouTube like ever, because I understand it's a popularity contest. I get it. I understand that. And I didn't care. I can live without it. I don't crave the attention like this. In fact, I mean, I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't crave the spotlight like that. I mean, I'll do it. I was a math teacher for a while, so I'm comfortable getting up in front of people. And what I actually look at this as doing, I mean, I feel like I'm just making like PowerPoints. I'm making PowerPoint videos, with slides, basically, so I mean, and I'm fine with that, you know. Um, so my point, again, just to try to wrap all this up, like I said, I didn't get on here to try to win a popularity contest, and that's what's so frustrating about it. And I don't even like, being. I would rather program, which is what I do over here. I've made programming videos. If you go to my playlists, I mean, I've got some coding videos from a while back that didn't do too bad. Well, I mean, they actually did do pretty poorly because I was the one who had to. I was bolstering my own videos. Most of these views, if not all of them, were from me. On some other stuff. I think I don't think I was not the one that liked it, but I mean, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to promote my own stuff here, as much as I can, without being too gaudy about it, I suppose. And so my whole point is, I'm just not under. I mean, just why am I like being penalized for suddenly doing well? So I understand again, and I understand that there are seasons and things come and go with respect to traffic. I get that. But I mean, this to me, I mean, this seems just really, really strange. And I know that this isn't just algorithms. I know, and I'm not going to go into this big time here, but I'm aware that, I mean, I'm aware that, for instance, and I'm showing this, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to cover this article, but this was the big thing. I mean, I know that at least in the past for a while, contractors and YouTube outsourced a lot of this stuff, and the content management. This gets into YouTube content moderation. And my point is that I know it's not just done by AI. It's not just done by automated systems. At the end of the day, shoot, I've done stuff like this because I've been on the back end. I'm a back end developer, man. I mean, I understand at least something of the principle of how this stuff works. I haven't worked for Google. I don't know what their infrastructure looks like. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest with you, because I this was another reason I didn't want to be on YouTube, because I have fundamental disagreements with some of the philosophies of Google, and I don't care. I don't care right now if that gets me dinged or not. I really don't care. And so I'll wrap it up with this. These are people who monitor YouTube and Google for content that violates the guidelines. All right, and people get PTSD from this stuff because some people have to look at and view the violent content, such as actual murders and other very bad things. So I'm not going to go into that with this video. That's not the point, but I do want to make a point that I can't just stay on the grind as usual, because I've done that in my life before with stuff. And I mean, as soon as you know that something is different, you can't just do the same thing over and over again expecting the same result. That's the definition of insanity. If you just do you do the same thing over and over again expecting a different result, trying to, why? No, I dropped my pencil over here. I dropped my pencil. Oh, where'd you drop it? Oh, I dropped it over there. Why are you looking over here? Well, because there's a spotlight over here. I didn't drop it over here, the light's better over here. I mean, so, you have to address these things. You have to address the system. You can't stop the signal, Mal. So, Facebook does this too. Facebook has content moderators and they're contractors. They are not people who are full-time employees of Facebook, so they do not get all the benefits of that. So, and Google, I guess they're trying, whatever, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going into this in this video right now, except to scratch the surface of it and mention that I understand how some of this stuff works, because I know, my point is that I know that there are people on the other end of YouTube. I've seen it because they moderate my content, and they whenever I appeal something, a decision, for instance, that's how I got this other one. Let's see, I have to go back here. That's how I got this other video, the Rings of Power. That's how this was made public just yesterday. I appealed it 2 days ago, and it was made public again just yesterday. And they took out my audio. They took out the audio of the original content. And so I was like, oh, okay. Now in this one, they took out the audio on both of them, actually. Oh, see, how about that? Look at that. No, that might be me. That might be my computer locking up. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because, I have to. So that's the main point that I wanted to get across. And I wanted to demonstrate that, something changed. So I'm trying to address that change and figure out what I have to do next to overcome it and move on from there and continue to work at success. So thanks a lot. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. And hey, YouTube, maybe let up a little bit. Thanks a lot. See you later. Till next time. Peace out.